Rory, how are you?
Hi everybody, we're coming close to the end of our weekend, and just a couple of little things, and then we'll have we'll have some thank yous and maybe some conclusions if it's possible to find any sort of a conclusion after a weekend like this. But having been very involved in getting the festival organized and all the rest of it, I was walking around the shed the other day and I came across this young man, Eamon. Eamon, would you like to come and join us? And he was surrounded by logs and pieces of timber, and he was there with his carving implements, carving beautiful spoons, and obviously... What?
I was making a mess.
No, you weren't making a mess, making lovely things. And spoons are very important to cooks, whether it's for stirring the pots or feeding somebody or somebody feeding you. When was the last time somebody fed you something off a spoon? It's a very special moment. There's an eye-to-eye deliciousness before you even taste the food. But I just thought that what Eamon was doing was beautiful, and I just asked him to say a few words about it.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm Eamon and I make spoons. That's what I do.
He's now known as Eamon Spoons.
Look, my kitchen is full of wooden spoons and bowls. I have a whole pile made by myself and many other people from around the world. And when I eat food when I cook or when I choose a spoon to eat, I go to my rack and I say, which of these beautiful things am I going to use? And I decide, and I'm looking at the woods, and it's like deciding which friend is going to join you for your lunch. You know, they're like each one has so much story, and I don't sand my spoons. It's a knife finish, so you can see all the tool marks and all the facets from the knives, and all the spoons I have, you can see how it was made. And there's just so much character to it, and every time I use a spoon, the ones I make myself particularly, I collect all the wood myself. So I have like this deep understanding of where the spoon comes from. You know, I can tell you where every tree grew that I make my spoons from. You know, I've made some from apple trees that I had to cut down out of my garden to make space, and just everyone has this deep meaning for me. So that's like kind of what I love about making spoons, is that yeah, it's locally made. It's more expensive. You can buy one for €2 in the shop. I know, I realize that. But buy one from your local spoon maker and you're getting something special that you can love and you will look forward to using. And that's what I love about it. And I do everything from start to finish. I can go out there and I can prune one of my trees, I can split the timber, I can shape it with an axe and 2 knives, and I can end up with a spoon. And I think that's just the most satisfying thing that I could ever imagine. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll grab my spoons.
And just again before, thank you, JR. JR is one of the many cooks who've been cooking here over the weekend, both in Ballymaloe House and at the cookery school and down in the big shed. And when you cook, at the end of the process, sometimes they are the receptacles from which the food came from, which of course this started off as a little nothing, as a little simple nothing, and then it grew to be this, and obviously scallops came from this, and feathers and shells and seed heads and all sorts of things, and it has a mark of respect to the food that we have eaten this weekend. We have made some very, very simple little items of food jewellery with the leftovers, and I would like to put one of these around Maya's neck as a local hero, global hero. And I don't know how comfortable it's going to be to wear. I think yours is going to be more comfortable than the one you're about to get. Which consists of oyster shells, guinea fowl feathers, and razor clam shells. And I don't know how you're going to get through customs on the way home, but anyway, you are 2 of the many heroes that we've had the privilege of having here this weekend. Thank you, my pleasure.